The Sugar City was a spectacle of blue and white on Saturday when the People's United Party hosted a convention endorsing 4 candidates as standard bearers for the Orange Walk district. Prime Minister John Briceño was once again nominated as standard bearer for Orange Walk Central.
I humbly accept the nomination to be the standard bearer for Orange Walk Central once again. And yes, we have been winning elections after elections since 1993. Orange Walk Central haven't lost a single election, because even when we don't win town council in Orange Walk Central, we deliver for the People's United Party. But that is only possible. I am only a small part of that work.
P.U.P. Orange Walk North standard bearer is Ramon Cervantes. He took to the platform to thank his supporters for recognizing the work he has done for the constituency.
Gracias especialmente a la bella gente de Orange Walk North.
Thank you especially to the beautiful people of Orange Walk North for renewing their confidence in me as their candidate for the next elections. I love you all a lot. Thank you to God for giving us life and the strength to be here today for this grandiose moment. It's been 10 years since we started the march towards victory for the People's United Party in Orange Walk North. In those times, I remember, and I think many of you remember, that they thought that we could never win, that we were never going to win. The atmosphere was discouraging and the future was dark, but with the encouragement, rigor and support from you, the northern people, we began to see victory.
Comenzamos a ver en el horizonte la victoria.
Following Cervantes' nomination, former mayor and incumbent Orange Walk East area representative Kevin Bernard highlighted the progress his constituency has made during his term thus far.
3 years ago, when you visited Santa Marta, you couldn't even make a phone call from that village. Today, Santa Marta now has access to internet, can make proper phone calls and can communicate to the people. Three and a half years ago, Santa Marta didn't even have access to health care in their community. But today, we can boast that Santa Marta now has a health clinic to serve the people of that community. Ladies and gentlemen, from the day Tower Hill was made a village, and it was always under the UDP. But today, when the last village council elections when we had and we won, we made a commitment to the people of Tower Hill. They were always depending on the Carmelita water system. But now, Tower Hill residents have their own water system.
Up next was Jose Abelardo Mai, who is running for Orange Walk South. Mai explains that he plans to continue the work he has been doing to improve the livelihoods of farmers.
The people of Orange Walk South continue to show support for what I'm doing, and that has motivated me to again be the candidate for the next elections. We still have a lot of work to do. When we inherited the government, I think you all know the state of the country. Today we've made significant steps improving the country, but as a third world country, there's still a lot to do. So I've decided to again make that giant step, another 5 years, under the P.U.P, of course, under the leadership of John Briceño. I believe that with his leadership, and if he feels it proper to make me a Minister of Cabinet, I will again do my job to the best of my ability.
Prime Minister Briceño has no plans to call an early election. He reiterates his confidence in his party, maintaining that no matter when the election is held, they will have the votes.
Well, we still have a lot of work to do. For instance, in the Orange Walk district, we still have to run electricity to San Carlos. We expect to get that done by the end of December. We are looking at starting to pave the road to to Guinea grass. We're going to do it in 2 phases. So the first phase is supposed to start before the end of the year. And like that, there's so much work that we have to do. I know it is tempting to call an election right now because, well, the UDP continues to implode. But we were elected for 5 years, and we still have a lot of work to do. So I think that we should continue to do the work. And we believe that if we continue working the way we have over the past 3 years and 9 months, that whenever we call elections next year, that the people are still going to support us.
Brittany Gordon for News 5.